morning, Passac Valley, and welcome back to an all-new edition of PVTV. I'm your host for this week, Brianna Olvera. We decided it was finally time to give Mr. Sherman a well-deserved break from anchoring the show this week. Hope everyone's doing well and staying safe. But before we get to any of our segments, there are some announcements on what's going on in our community. The senior class parents made a Facebook group chat to keep in contact with each other during these hard times. If you're a senior and your parents are not part of the page yet, please make sure to inform them so they can join. And if you haven't followed the senior class commitment page on Instagram, make sure you do, at Valley Committed 2020. Let's dive right into our favorite weather guys and see what they have for us on this upcoming weekend forecast. Take it away, Tyler and Chris.
All right, can you tell me where I'm looking?
Sure, hold on. Tyler, I found the coordinates. It's 312 east southwest by 10.
Oh, yeah, all right, thanks. All right, guys, so today it's actually looking to be a high of 49 and a low of 40, rainy. And then tomorrow, it looks like it's going to be a high of 61 with a low of 45, partially cloudy. And then on Sunday, it looks like it's going to be a high of 49 and a low of 41, rainy again. So enjoy your weekend, guys, and now back to you.
Thanks, guys. Now we have a great message from our lovely Mrs. Bielan.
Good morning, PV. It's Mrs. Bielan from the attendance office, aka my dining room table. Just wanted to give you a shout out and say I miss you guys. I miss seeing your faces every morning. I miss hearing the stories about why we're late for school. I've heard a bunch of doozies. I fell in the brook. I've heard that a number of times. Wet shoes were included, so I believe that one. Blaming the little sister and brother, popular story. And mom and dad, they're blaming you too. So now it's all up to you guys. And I am happy to say that I see you guys at class. I know you're checking into Canvas. And when you're not, I know. So just check in with us. Check into your day. And we want to know you're there because we care. And we're available if you want to call us, Google chat, email us, guidance, teachers, admin. We're all thinking about you guys. And look forward to being back at school. And hope everyone's safe and healthy. And just keep being awesome. We're happy that you guys are getting engaged. We care, and we hope to see you all soon. Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you, and we all miss you so much. Now we have PVTV's other, but not as cool anchor, TJ Pellegrin. TJ will be making some chocolate chip cookies and delivering them to PVTV's very own food critic, Zach Moon. Let's take a look how that went.
Hey Valley, we're back again with another cooking video. Today we're doing another baking segment. We're doing chocolate chip cookies today. Let's get into it. We're going to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. So for this recipe, you're going to need a cup of cold cubed butter, 1 cup of brown sugar, a little bit extra, never hurt anybody. You're going to need a ½ cup plus 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 large eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 2 3/4 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and 3/4 teaspoon of salt, with 2 to 2.5 cups of chocolate chips. This package is 2 cups. All right, so first up, you take a large bowl, put your butter, brown sugar, and sugar into it. And then you're gonna go ahead and mix it in the stand for about 4 minutes until it's light and fluffy. All right, now that this has gotten nice and fluffy, we're gonna go ahead and add our 2 eggs and our vanilla. And then we're gonna stir that for another minute or so. All right, now you're going to stir in your flour, baking soda, cornstarch, and salt on the stand on low just until it's combined. And then you're gonna stir in your chocolate chips. All right, so now you're just gonna go ahead and mix in your 2 to 2.5 cups of chocolate chips, and then ready to bake. All right, so last step before throwing them in the oven is scooping them onto a baking sheet, a little bit of parchment paper. I find it's easiest with an ice cream scoop. All right, now we're gonna throw these in the oven at 400 degrees for 8 to 11 minutes or until the edges just get a nice golden brown. These cookies look beautiful, just a little bit of golden on them. They've been in there probably about 11 minutes. All right, so that's it for this segment, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there during quarantine. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, so we're back here again. TJ dropped off a couple chocolate chip cookies this time. They're just basic chocolate chip cookies, but knowing TJ's record, they should be pretty good. I got my glass of milk here, and we're ready to try it. It's really good. I'm a big fan of chocolate chip cookies. I give it like a 7.5 out of 10. It's really thick, which I like because I don't like when the cookies just fall apart in your hand or when you take the first bite. What's even worse is if it falls out into the milk, and you can't have your cookies without milk. So, yeah, 7.5 out of 10, very good.
Nice job, guys. Those cookies didn't look that bad. Now we have PVTV scientist and sports reporter back at it again with another collab. This week, the guys are going to tell us how to have good mental health and stay positive during the quarantine. Take it away, boys.
You know, last week, Mr. S, we actually talked about how to stay in shape physically and how to stay safe physically. But this week, me and Jake Lutz, we're going to talk about how to stay well mentally. So we came up with 5 activities to make sure that you stay in the best mental health possible. Number 5 is going to be doing yoga. Yoga is a great thing to do. We love yoga. See, Jake, great form. Yoga is a number 5. Number 4 is going to be meditation. Meditation, great form of meditation right there. Jake, 2 for 2 right there. Number 3 is going to be dancing to Kelby G. Again, Kelby G, great physically, great mentally. We love Kelby G overall. Number 2 is actually going to be one of my favorite things, reading a book. You see Lutz right there has a great book in Goodnight Moon. No better children's book on the planet than Goodnight Moon. That's a fact. And our last thing everyone should do to stay in the best mental health is knitting. Knitting, I know it gets a bad rap because a lot of the elderly like to do it, but kids should start knitting. You can still watch TV during it. 2, it's a great skill. And 3, you actually get something out of it. You can have like a nice scarf, a nice hat. Those are the 5 things we like to do for the best mental health. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, guys. Mr. Sherman's video production class has recently been making some vlogs on what they're going to be doing during quarantine. PVTV will be featuring one random student each week. This week, we feature freshman Zachary Gasperino.
To say my quarantine has been very action-packed and interesting would definitely be a lie. However, I've been able to keep myself occupied doing mostly this. If I'm not sleeping though, I'm normally doing other activities like eating a balanced and healthy diet. Spending some quality time with my siblings. Looking outside and admiring the beautiful weather and going outside. Sitting indoors and enjoying the luxury of staying inside. Or, every now and then, I'll break out the running shoes and go for a jog on the treadmill to make sure I keep my slim figure up. Besides that, I've been doing just great in quarantine and continue to make sure I do everything I've been doing up until May, hopefully. Oh, wait, what?
Great job, Zach. Not bad for a freshman. Next, we have senior field reporter James Montgomery, who went around asking kids what new hobbies they've picked up during quarantine.
Hey PV, this week I asked students and teachers to send in videos what hobbies they picked up during quarantine. Let's hear what they had to say.
My new quarantine hobby is excessive napping.
What's going on, PV? A couple hobbies that I've picked up over this quarantine is I've quit shaving and I've been playing with my new puppy that I just adopted. Come here, Belle. Come here.
Some of the hobbies I've picked up on have been drawing and doing some puzzles.
A hobby I picked up on during quarantine is running. I like to go for a nice run or walk each day so I can get some fresh air and some exercise.
The hobby that I've picked up during quarantine is baking. I've been doing a lot of baking.
My new hobby is playing Fortnite. I'm actually taking a break right now to film this. I've been playing nonstop. I just got a PS4. I hope everybody's staying home and staying healthy.
Oh, hey there, PVTV. I didn't see you there. What have I been doing during quarantine? Oh, well, I've just been getting more acquainted with the trumpet.
One thing I've picked up on over this pandemic is the viewing of conservation of natural life right here in my own backyard. Right over in the distance is my very own steroid donkey. I call him Bryce. Oh crikey, Bryce got loose! Oh blimey! Catch me next week as I perform a heart transplant on a manatee.
Well, that's all from us. Everybody stay safe and back to you guys in the studio.
And finally, Pascagoula Valley High School hosted a blood drive in the cafeteria yesterday. Let's cut to Mr. Sherman for more.
On Thursday, April 23rd, Pascagoula Valley High School held a blood drive in the cafeteria. During this crucial time in our world, blood donations are very important, yet hard to come by.
During this pandemic, it's been extremely difficult for us to collect blood. We lost a lot of mobile blood drives. We're unable to put our mobile units onto the road to conduct mobile blood drives. We've lost our high school blood drives, which provide about 15% of our blood to us. We've lost them due to them being closed, so it's extremely important that the communities understand that we need some help. And with social distancing, unfortunately, we need larger facilities like this and community centers, which are difficult sometimes to get opened up to have a blood drive. Blood donation has always been safe for the donor. It's been heightened a little bit as far as some of the safety measures we have to do, but blood donation has always been safe for blood donors. There's no other way for a blood recipient to receive blood except through the generosity of a donor stepping forward.
Giving blood is a great community service, and right now a blood supply is short, so it's more important than ever to give back to the community. I'd like to thank everybody that's participated today, and I want to make sure that Tatiana right here gets a raise because she's doing such a bang-up job.
I decided to come out and give blood. I just figured I'd help the community, and I do try to donate as much as I can every so often. I just feel as though if you can do it, come out and donate. It's very important for everyone around.
And we really appreciate all the support that they have provided for us through this most difficult time.
Overall, the blood drive produced enough whole blood to save 132 lives in New Jersey. So thank you to all who came out. Back to you, Bree.
Wow, thank you for everyone who came out and donated blood. I hope everyone continues to stay safe and hopefully we can all get back to our normal lives soon enough. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend.